ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तस्यमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिहुतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ओम गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदं मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय, शिवहम। आज टुडे वी आर टेकिंग the 14th stanza of chapter 8. God existence is telling to Arjuna the simplest way to achieve enlightenment. Ananya chetaha satatam yo mam स्मरति नित्यशः तस्याहं सुलभं पार्थ नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः। अनन्यचेतः सततं यः मां स्मरति नित्यशः तस्य अहं सुलभः पार्थः नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः। My dear Arjun, that person, it means that person. My means in me. Ananya cheta, it means only involve his consciousness to seeking me, only in me. Nitya, it means all the time. Satatam, it means continuity. Mam, it means to me. Smrati, it means remembering only me. And remembering me, tasya means that. Nitya yuktasya means continuity to join his consciousness with me. Yogina, it means that person who is joined in me. Aham, it means I. Sulabh, it means easily available. My dear Arjuna, that person who is join our consciousness only in me and never deviate another worldly material things. Arjuna, he continuously stand in this awareness of existence, so I am very easily available with this type of yogi. Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma, the master of uncountable galaxies and the only and only base and installation of the universes. Lord Krishna is telling to the Arjuna, he is telling to Arjuna, my dear Arjun, because you are a Parth, you are a Jigyasu, you are a seeker. So I am telling to you, the real thing is that if a person who want to know me and who want to cross the river of death and birth and who want to take the super enlightenment, it is called the Atma Sakshatkara, that he must do. What he must do? He must seek the mortality of my presence beyond the all immortal things. Because in your body there is two type of presence of articles or things. That is, one type is mortal, that is matter, that is Panchatattva, that is your mind, that is your intellect, that is your ego. And the second is the rest of all. That is your existence, your Atma. But it can't be achieved by the description of the word or discourses or books or any language, knowledge of talking and other interaction. No. It is only get when you yourself knows this thing. Somebody creating a doubt, a person in the morning send me a message. He say, you often say that Paramatma is living in internal, but then he living is outernal also, but why you do not give the importance of outer Paramatma? So I told him, but he was not seeker, so only the master's answer to the seekers, but I am giving answer here. Paramatma is omnipresence. I say oftenly, I say in my every discourse, but as the food is lot of food in the world, the millions ton of food at the time in the world, but that food is not useful for you. It may be useful for several 100,000 millions person, but that food is not useful for you. Food is only useful that for you which is you taken in your stomach, and that give you energy. So the matter of the body and day-to-day life, you knows nothing. Can you get help from outer side? You can help in your inner side. If you do not take the food in your mouth, and if you are swimming in the milk or swimming in the fruit juice, but your hunger will not fulfill. If all the body covered by the bread, biscuits, chocolates, all the body, and sellotape on your mouth, then you will be die in the hunger. So, if a person is not seeker, he cannot understand the master's words or master's teaching, because his mind is befooling that person, because he is living in the blindness of the ego. And because of the unenlightened person living in the blindness of the ego, he imposes his ego to the master. Master is never egoistic person. Master is never proudy person. The voice of master is never proud. It is the declaration of the existence. It is the declaration of the God. In the case of air, you have breathe only air which you need, and which air goes inside of you, that give you oxygen. So why we are not give the importance of internal existence? If you do not know internal existence, then you cannot do not know the outer side. In your eyes, when you see any object, the image make in your eyes, only that object you can see. But there is millions of objects in the world, and which is you do not see, that is useful, not useful for you at the time. So my dear friends, Ananya Cheta, it means you should give only the importance, the priority to know which is living inside of you, your life, your Atma, your existence, even that is called your Satchidananda, that is your God. If you do not know the Satchidananda Paramatma inside of you, you cannot know the Satchidananda Paramatma outside. If you do not see the goddess in your mother, sister, your respected grandmother, your daughter, how can you see the goddess in the temples? If you do not respect your mother, the temple's goddess will not respect you. She will not please you. So the first start from inner side, then go the outer side. If you examine a drop of the ocean, you taste a drop of the ocean, you can understand the taste of all the ocean. So Ananya Cheta, it means your consciousness must be involved, your consciousness must be invest, your consciousness must be engaged to seeking inside of your consciousness of your Atma. So often you see our mother and our sister, and they clean the wheat and the food material, dal and other things. What they do? They do the stone pieces, wooden pieces, impurity, they separate from the wheat, and then they send that wheat to flour mill. So there is impurity is the material, and the purity is your consciousness. Atma is a pure thing, and the anatma is impure thing. So when you will do the meditation of the Sakshi, then you can separate the purity from impurity. That is called Ananya Cheta. Ananya Cheta, it means a very deep meaning also, because you never give the importance to the other things, only give the importance your Atma, your being, your consciousness. So when you will give the importance of your consciousness, when then you will know it. And how can you will know it? When you do the meditation in the guidance of an enlightened master. So the next word is Satatam. Satatam, it means a continuity. It is not good thing that you are doing meditation one day and another day you are doing not doing meditation. You saying, oh, I am sick, I will do tomorrow. As a bad student. Bad student what do? He think, oh, there is the many days in the exam. I will be do the study after 15 days, then I will play the cricket. So what happened? He do not achieve the good marks in the exam because there is no continuity of the study. So if you have no continuity in the meditation, that you cannot success. Then you cannot success. Because the continuity is important in the outer side also, inner side also. A wrestler do the exercise, a bodybuilder do the exercise continuously. So he maintain his body. He work out daily, so he maintain his body. You know the name of athlete heart? A person, he is very good athlete, a very good wrestler, and he randomly stop all the exercises, he will caught in the athlete heart disease and he will die. So if you are not make the continuity, you are not maintain the continuity of the meditation, then you cannot achieve this goal. It is called the Satatam. Yah, that person. Who that person? Who is the seeker? Who is the path? Ma, it means for me. Smriti, it means that again and again he remember. Again and again he remember that he want to achieve this achievement. Somebody, some disciple says that Guruji, you repeat in every discourse the same thing. Yes, the Brahma Vidya is the science of repetition. If you will not repeat, then you will not refresh. Because the man every day brings a lot of garbage and lot of waste material in your mind. You dust in your house every day. Why you dust in your house every day? If you see, if you will not clean your house every day, after 2 or 3 days, then every equipment will be covered by the dust. So the daily meditation and daily repetition of the discourse and daily hearing the master's teachings is very important, like the cleaning your body. You take daily bath, you take daily dusting in a house, you take daily food, you take every second, every minute the breathe. So you are taking breath again and again. But you do not, you want the new every day. Yes, something will be new every day, but the center of the discourse is that you must be awakened in your Atma. So that is the called Smriti. Every time you must remember inside that you will stand in the Atma. You will not stand in the materialistic world. You will give the priority of your consciousness, your Atma, your Jnana, your enlightenment, your truth, your ultimate goal of liberation. It must be, remember, never forget it. Never forget it. If you forget for 1 second, and that second, unfortunately, the second of your death, then what will you do? Then your all the journey will be disturbed. If you miss a second, and that second will, if unfortunately that second is the last end of your life, then you will be go in the, like the Jad Bharat. The Jad Bharat is gone in the birth of deer, wild deer. There is a story. I told you previously. If you miss that second, maybe, I don't know what is the circumstances of your mind, emotions, and what is worries at the time, or what is priority of your mind will be put there. So, if you want to liberate, if you want to not caught in the illusion of the Maya, if you don't want to never go in the next birth, you should be conscious in every second. That is called Nityasha. So, Ananya Cheta Satatam Yoma, that person who will attentive, and every time he is seeking me, every time he is doing the meditation, every time he is top conscious, every time he is seeing inside, every time he is doing detachment from material and try to attach the God in internal existence, Atma, or you and say anything, life, consciousness, so supreme consciousness. So, if he do like this practice every time in the guidance of an enlightened master, and every time he remember that what is his goal and what is his motto, what is his aim. Every seekers come to me, and in the starting seeker says to me, I will die, I will do anything, but I will get this achievement, I will free from the death and birth. But after some time when I teach the meditation, the Maya caught him. The dilemmas caught him. That worries caught him. The circumstances caught him. The good or bad feeling caught him. The disturbance of ego caught him. The unnecessarily worried of family members caught him. The financial problem caught him. The bodily pain caught him. The mental illusion caught him. And he forget that what was his aim when he come to me. So I remember again and again. So Geeta has 700 stanzas. What 700 stanzas? Because we can make the continuity, the refresh ourselves. So the Master Sri Krishna is saying, Tasya, it means that person. Aham, it means I. I is not ego. My is maybe ego, but I is not ego. Because my is uh, another thing than you, and I is your Atma. The fool person, they do not know the Vedanta. They say I means ego, I means proud. No, I means not proud. Because the ultimate sentence of the Vedas, Upanishads, they say Shivoham, Soham, Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi. So these are the very precious stanzas. They indicating that Aham is not proud. Aham is the form of the existence of the God, and when the enlightened master says anything, that the general person think that this person is a very proudy person. He think that he is supreme and other is nothing. They think like that, but they do not know. Because the declaration of a master is not ego, that is the declaration of Paramatma, that is the declaration of existence. Because he is living in the ego, he is living in the proud, he is living in the dark, so he think that other may be dark. The blind person think that other may be dark, blind. So, thus aham, tasya, it means for that person, aham it means me. Partha, oh my dear seeker Arjuna, nitya yuktasya yogina. I am all the time very easily, it means very naturally, I am with him and he is with me. I and he joined because he is enlightened in the Atma. He never give the importance to Anatma. He never give importance to the material. He never give importance to illusion. He never gives importance to Maya's magic or mesmerization. He is awake. He is enlightened. He is stand in my supreme consciousness. So how can I and he will be separate? That is the called a drop is dropped in the ocean. The drop, when the dropped in the ocean, the drop they become the ocean. You cannot search that drop. So my dear friend, I request you that I am telling these discourses for only seekers. The seekers must be lovers because they are natural. Without love, nobody can be seeker. Because by the intellect, you cannot seek the God. As unenlightened lamp, you cannot see the dark path. So, one thing. Second thing is that I am the master of that persons who want Atma Sakshatkara. I am not teaching the worship of God or goddesses. So please, if my discourses or if my teaching not suitable for you, so give me the pardon if you hurt by my discourses, because you are thinking in your views and you want master as your views. I am not appropriate master for that person who do not want the ultimate liberation. So if you want this highest knowledge of liberation, the abstract, the central idea of all the religions and all the knowledge of the divinity, then you are welcome here. And if you do not want this, so you can any second leave me. I will not say, I will not request you to stay. And if you want to know this last achievement, last goal of the life which can free you from death and birth, and this is the last goal of the human body, all the religious and holy books admire this. So I am putting my discourse for the benefit of the seekers and lovers in the YouTube. I request to my friends, my disciples, my lovers, my well-wishers, if you agree with my teachings, please subscribe the channel, my channel in YouTube, and spread this teaching many persons. You can download, you can make the CD, as you want to do. As in Australia, my disciple is doing my discourse in a radio morning program transmission there, and in other countries somebody is if want to make books of my discourse, and somebody want put my videos on their walls, or somebody they want to put some